Mario Kart World looks amazing and I'm so excited, but there's one problem. See, Mario Kart has always been about chaos. The thrill of making an epic comeback, the rage of getting hit right before the finish line, the absolute insanity that makes every race unpredictable. But what if that chaos is disappearing? Because after watching the Mario Kart World footage, I think this game is going to completely change the series forever. In every past Mario Kart game, items were everything. They could flip a race in seconds. They were the great equalizer, the thing that made Mario Kart different from any other racing game. But from what I've seen so far, they barely even seem to matter in this game. Watch Bob Ross here get hit by the shock in first place. Clearly the stun damage is actually pretty good, but then he's only small for about 2.5 seconds. In past games, the shock is known as the great equalizer because even though everyone gets stunned, the people closer to the front have to stay small for longer, while the people in the back would get big almost immediately to help them catch up. But in this game, Mario was hardly even bothered, even in first place. And if you think that's bad, I'm about to show you the worst part. So here's Peach driving, and then a bullet bill warning appears. So she better watch out. But then, nothing happens. The bullet bill doesn't even hit you in this game, and just to double check, she golden mushrooms into it for a second time. And even when people do get hit, they're always right back to full speed like nothing happened. This means items, arguably the most important part of Mario Kart, are being nerfed hard. And if items don't matter, that leads to a huge problem. I don't think this is going to completely ruin the game. I still trust Nintendo to make this game incredible. And who knows, maybe this isn't even a bad thing. A lot of people have complained that items in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are too chaotic, and with 24 players on the track, things could get out of control fast. So maybe toning them down was necessary, but from what I've seen, it feels like they might have gone a little too far. Items are supposed to level the playing field in Mario Kart, but if they barely slow you down, does that balance even exist anymore? Because whoever gets into first place early has a massive advantage for the rest of the race, and the people in the back probably aren't going to be having much fun. In past games, items like the blue shell, the shock, or even a red shell gave players in the back a fighting chance. But now, if you're in first and get hit, you recover almost instantly with no real consequence. This makes front running way stronger, meaning the best players will win way more often. And while that might sound great for skilled players, it kinda kills the classic Mario Kart experience, because instead of races being unpredictable and exciting, they might just be decided in the first 30 seconds. For casual players, this is a big deal. Mario Kart has always been a party game at heart. A game where anyone could hop in, get a lucky item, and steal a win at the last second. That's what makes it fun. But if items are weaker, if front running is stronger, and if recovering from hits is way too fast, then Mario Kart could become a much more competitive and less wacky game than before. Now, to be fair, we don't know everything yet. Maybe Nintendo has some balancing mechanics we don't know about. Maybe this is just an early build, but based on what we've seen so far, this could change the Mario Kart series in a big way. So, what do you think? Is Nintendo making Mario Kart too skill-based? Or is this actually a good change? Or am I just looking into it too hard? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, consider subscribing for more. Thanks for watching.